up, you beautiful bastards? Hope you're having a fantastic Friday. I'm Philip DeFranco, and let's just jump into it. So today on King Crusade, what we're going to be talking about is inflation fetishes. Now this is going to be part 1 of 2 of the inflation fetish videos. The next one is going to involve some other anonymous members from that community who are going to come with me and talk about the fetishes and why it's alluring to them. What we're gonna do here, if you don't know what inflation fetishes is, basically it's a man and a woman, right? They've got like a midsection, okay? They've got, you know, like a stomach or a belly, as some would refer to it as. Now, what inflation fetishes are is like the swelling of a particular area of that body. For most inflation fetish connoisseurs, it's the belly that gets inflated, or the rear end that gets inflated, or the breasts, or something along those lines. But that's essentially what it is. Whether it be air, water, some other outside, you know, force that's doing it, it's something that involves the stomach or the body, in some cases, inflating to max capacity. So if that sounds familiar to you in any sense, it is. This has been seen, you know, just hinted at or just like throughout various cartoons and various like forms of popular culture. And one of the most notable instances of this is the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory movie. The Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory movie, based on the book by Robert Dahl, has it happening to a girl named Violet Beauregard. Now that was whatever. That one was one of the ones. The effects weren't really there. But the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory from, when did that come out? When did Charlie and the Chocolate Factory come out?
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory was released July 15, 2005.
So the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory remake, or reboot of the series that came out in 2005 had something along those lines. And what we're going to do is we're going to watch that clip really fast as our video of the day. So we're going to jump over here and we're going to check this out.
How is it, honey?
It's amazing.
So as you can see, they're kind of foreshadowing the whole situation right now. Like they were doing it the whole movie. They've got her and her mom in all blue and stuff, you know, to coincide with the blue. They got the tracksuit to kind of justify the stretching of the outfit, you know. Tracksuit material is very malleable. Her hair is all... I don't really like her hair in this. I'm not a fan of that kind of hair. Like, it can look good on people, don't get me wrong, but, you know, she is like 11, so that counts into why I don't like the hair. But also, it's just, that kind of hair is a very particular type of haircut. But I'm not going to talk about hair.
Tomato soup, I can feel it running down my throat.
Yeah, spit it out. Young lady, I think you'd better...
It's changing. Roast beef with baked potato, crispy skin and butter.
Keep chewing, kiddo. My little girl's gonna be the first person in the world to have a chewing gum meal.
Yeah, I'm just a little concerned about the...
Blueberry pie and ice cream.
that part.
What's happening to her nose?
So I'm really curious about what this fetish is like. She brings up like the fact that it tastes like blueberries or whatever, and I want to know if when the inflation fetish like directly, you know, like is linked to like the blueberries, because there's like a subsection of this genre where it's just the blueberry inflation. Is it because of the blueberries, or do the blueberries have like an actual factor in it, or is it just like the inflation and the blueberries are added on because like the appearance is similar? I don't know. Oh, her nose.
Her whole nose has gone purple.
What do you mean?
Violet, you're turning violet. What's happening?
Well,
I remember when I was a kid watching this, like I didn't get any like of the same feelings that people did, you know, like the fetish discovery, like the sexual awakening. But this scene terrified the hell out of me. Like, not only do you have like her face changing and like everyone just in disgust and like horror, but then like the music starts ramping up, and it is such an anxiety-inducing scene. Plus, like the scenery they're in is so like weird and like messed up. I don't know. I did not like it.
I told you I hadn't quite got it right, because it goes a little funny when it gets to the dessert. It's the blueberry pie that does it. I'm terribly sorry.
He's hiding. Oh, here we go. Like, that music is just not cool. cool. That is so fucked up. Like, it... I don't know. I don't like this scene, by the way. Like, you got her hair turning all purple and her hands. And, like, look at those eyes. Like, you... Hold on. Like, look at this. Like, this is terrifying.
Mother? What's happening to me?
I never noticed how bad the effects is. I mean, it's 2005, so they shouldn't be, like, awful, but wow. I mean, look at that. Like, you can tell, like, there's a distinct, like, change between, like, right here, when it's, like, an actual human, and you, like, 5 seconds forward. Oh. Uncanny Valley.
She's swelling up.
Like a river.
Okay, I get they did the tracksuit, you know, just to, like, account for, like, her size and everything, but that doesn't seem like it would stretch out that much. Like, especially, like, the skin, too. Like, I know I'm nitpicking this movie that's, like, a cartoon movie or whatever, but, like, I don't think her skin would really last that much of, like, stretch in such a short amount of time. Like, that's kind of extreme.
I've tried it on like 20 Oompa Loompas.
Okay, well, that's about that. Ugh. Okay. So, we are going to move on to DeviantArt now. That was pretty whack. That was pretty creative. Pretty scary, to say the least. We're gonna move over to DeviantArt. See you in a second. So here we've got Maximum Inflation in a Tight Dress 1 by Mariaphilia. Now, I did not know that inflation was something that you can actually do to your body. It is impressive, but also terrifying. I found this on DeviantArt when I was just looking for the inflation stuff to highlight in this video. And it, like, you can see, like, there's obvious, like, stretch in her stomach here. Like, it is really, really intimidating to think about because, like, what does that feel like? I don't want to feel that, but, like, I imagine, like, the feeling of having, like, air just inside of your body, like that much air. So the bio reads, "This is my second time inflating, and I thought that I could go for a little challenge. I decided to inflate myself to my limit. I measure myself before I start and express my feelings of concern, yet I was determined to reach my goal. In my first attempt, I grew several inches bigger around my waist. I show my exposed navel from under my dress. For my second attempt, I tried holding the air in even longer, plus swallowing air. My stomach was making some pretty strange noises. I couldn't hold it in any longer. I had such a bad stomachache. I burped loudly and even farted intensely. I am incredibly embarrassed that I couldn't hold it in. I hope you still like my big bloated belly in my tight red dress." Wow, this is weird. This is very weird. Like, she's even expressing that, like, it doesn't feel good. Like, do you think it has, like, the masochism type thing, or, like, the pleasure that you get from it just is greater than any pain or, like, discomfort that you'll feel from it? Because, like, I don't know, like, it seems like she's feeling it in this one here. And, like, I mean, that looks like visible pain right here, but, you know, that's neither here nor there. Like, none of these expressions look very stoked except for this one. Like, this one looks like she's definitely, like, got a bit of, like, some vinegar strokes going on. If you look at the comments, you got Max Kelso, "I want in your stomach." Vor! You got some more Vor here. "I want in your stomach," so he wants to be in her. "I am so curious as to how this works. Like, you pump yourself up in air somehow?" I am so confused as well. Cool. I guess I could use cool to describe it. It's cool. I wouldn't want to do it, though. I don't know what this means. I don't know. SCP Foundation 123 shit. Golly, you are hella cute, and your hair looks frickin' pretty AF. That's some he's a gentleman. Your inflated belly looks incredibly sexy, and don't worry, you'll be able to hold in longer in the future. And a little smiley face. I hate the DeviantArt smiley face, by the way. It's just it doesn't put me across. Your belly button is so cute. A W. Belly button, like navel fetishes, is something we gotta look at here soon. No thanks. At least you know how sexy you look even when pregnant. Pregnancy fetishes too. So DeviantArt, we got Mariaphilia. I assume here later on, because perusing her browse or perusing her DeviantArt, it looks like she's into the other fetishes as well that regard like the stomach area, like the fat fetish and the weight gain fetishes as well. So we're definitely going to be coming back to her at some point. So let's earmark that. We'll head on over to the Tumblr that I found for this this episode. So here we are on tight round bellies. Casey25. I'm actually 18, but this is now the second time in this series that we found a clip that mentions, or that in one of the clips we found someone that mentions my name in one of these fetishes. I'm not too stoked about it. I know it's purely coincidental. I don't know how popular my name is. I don't really like my name, by the way, but we got 2 times now, twice in a row, we've got my name popping up. But Casey25, this is my kink blog. This blog is a side blog and cannot follow back. Dang, I was going to follow them and see if they'd follow me back. Stuff I love. Pregnancy includes normal, rapid, accelerated, slow, overdue, monster, creature, animal, and multiples. Mpreg. Is that... what is Mpreg? The only thing I can guess is like male pregnancy, which will be interesting to look at. Mpreg includes trans and cis, sometimes transformation. OVI position. Oh my god, it's like I'm learning a different language here. Tummy aches, basically big, round, tight bellies. I'm always up to chat, so feel free to drop me a message. If you like my content, consider leaving a tip in my tip jar. Thanks. I hope they're making money off of this. The internet is weird enough where I would not be surprised at all if she was making, she or he, I don't know whether it's a man or a woman. I would love if they were making like a solid $70,000, $80,000 a year doing this. Like even like 40, 50, just enough to like live off of. I would be so happy. I would be stoked. And then they've got here, icon art from here. So I'm going to open this tab and see, because they've got some icon art here. Charlie rules. Is this the... No, this is Charlie, so this isn't Casey. But I wonder if they took this or commissioned it. They're still posting stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a hold of this person. I'm going to see if I can commission them to do some inflation art of the 3 of us on the channel, Maddie, Cease, and I. Let's go back to the Tumblr. So if we scroll down here, is it okay for minors to view your content? Okay, this is just a bunch of questions. This is a Q&A. Okay, here we go. Standing belly rub and waddle. This looks good. Can I do 2 videos in one video? I'll try. This is only a minute long. I don't want this video to be super long. Oh my god. We could just skip through this. So what it looks like is someone put like a beach ball in their shirt. And it's very similar to something that we did for a skit that we were going to put in this video, but didn't end up getting done. And it looks like all of these are that. Unless that's this person's actual stomach, which I very, very much doubt is the case. This is weird. Why are there so many... Oh, they're like little text posts. Sits behind you and rubs your belly. Wow, you are big. Oh. There's a correlation between people on Tumblr and not being able to use the right your, I found. It's really bothersome. Wrap my arms completely around you. Looks like you see rubs making things a little better. Okay, how long have we been... Oh, fuck. Okay, we've been doing this for way too long. So what I'm going to do is this Tumblr is not too strong, but what we're going to... What the fuck? Hold on. I saw something. Are you ever going to re-upload that labor video, but with sound this time? With that, we're going to get to the ratings. Okay, I couldn't find an actual way to make this work and not sound extremely clippy or awful. I don't blame it. It's like a $50, way more expensive than it should be, but it's just like a little cheap lapel mic. So I'm going to hold it here like a complete asshole. Now, inflation fetishes are weird. I don't hate them, but I'm definitely not aroused by them. which I'm starting to see is like a script with this. If I was gonna say I got any feeling from it, it would be like slight arousal, but only because of some of the women involved. Not so much the fetish itself, so I can't really give it points for that. For likability, I would give this a solid 3 or a 4 out of 5. Now, a 3 or a 4 can sound like I really like the fetish, but that's not really the case. It's an okay fetish. It's totally fine, but it's not the one that I have. Spoilers. Overall, again, I would give it a 6 or a 7 out of 10. Pretty average. Not anything overwhelmingly into it, but something that I could definitely see myself like leaning towards if I had a spouse with the fetish. Nothing that I would be, completely against. And last but not least, is this my fetish? Just overall complete, is this my fetish? No. And I can say that with conviction. I've been around the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory stuff for a while. I've known about the inflation fetishes for a while. And it's something that I've looked at when I've contemplated what fetish I have, but it's definitely not the one that I have here. So next week we'll be looking at another one. If you're new here, hit that like button. If you like what we do on this channel, hit that like button. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Ring that bell for notifications. To this side of me, you'll have a button to subscribe. Right here, you'll have an opportunity to see the last King Crusade video. And right here, you'll see another video on the channel, probably the last video, which was posted yesterday on Thursday. So, without any further ado, I'm gonna head out. Thanks for watching. Bye.